I went to college with the intention of becoming a lawyer, actually, and I majored in history, minored in English, intending to go to law school. And then I had the opportunity as a student at Tuskegee Institute. It was Tuskegee Institute then. Now they call it Tuskegee University in Alabama. To be an exchange student at the University of Michigan.
Okay.
We would go there. We would send students there for a semester. They would send students to Tuskegee for a semester. So I did that program in actually the first semester of my senior year at Tuskegee. And it was at Michigan that I accidentally almost took a drama course and got really inspired by the idea of doing plays. I had done plays in high school as a member of the Tuskegee Institute Little Theater Company. But at Michigan, they had such a wonderful program and such an intense training program, and you know, they saw something in me as an actor that they thought would be worthwhile having me be a part of the program. So I took courses, and I really fell in love with theater and the idea of acting, and that was my intention.
Well, you know, you're going to be doing something. I mean, I want them to know that. Are you going to be playing W.E. Du Bois?
I am, and that's the big announcement. The new Federal Theater. First of all, let me say about the new Federal Theater and Woody King.
Well, he's coming on later, and I please say whatever you want, but I just want to say this for 1 minute before you get into him. How did you get Woody and you together? How did that happen?
Well, I gave him a phone call, and you know, Woody, of course, is not only an artist and producer and a very important figure in theater in New York. The new Federal Theater is an institution that's so important to the theatrical scene here. And of course, I knew who he was and his work, and over the years,
and he knew who you were.
At the Federal Theater. So I actually just picked up the phone one day after my retirement to see if Woody would take my call, first of all, and he did. He was so gracious. And I asked him his advice on how to pursue an acting career from a theatrical perspective. To my surprise, Woody was familiar with the idea that I had some roots in acting, and he was so gracious on the phone, so helpful to me, so willing to have a conversation with me. And that contact led to his inviting me to be a part of the new Federal Theater family as a member of the board. So I will, as you say, let Woody tell you all about the wonderful Kickstarter program that we're announcing toward the production of the groundbreaking play about W.E.B. Du Bois, written by the late, great Amiri Baraka.
Oh, my goodness. That is going to be so big.
Yeah.
That is going to be.
It's amazing. And to me, out of nowhere, but I'm sure very, very considered decision on Woody's part, he decided that I reminded him of W.E.B. Du Bois. I'll let him tell you the story about the casting decision from his part. But he decided, he put my acting background, and I did have extensive training as an actor before getting into broadcasting. He put all that together with his notion that I reminded him of Dr. Du Bois and decided to cast me in the role, which is, of course, just a stunning and incredibly fortunate opportunity for me.
You know, when I hear that someone's done what you've done, I just think it's so wonderful because I know it's large. It's large in one's life. I mean, even though being on television and doing the news and doing that kind of thing, that's showbiz. But now you are showbiz. You know, I mean, you're on the stage, you're live. You know, and you're going to be there every night. You know, and I think Woody's trying to get us. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Hi, Gene Parnell.
Oh, Woody, I'm here, and so is Art McFarlane. He's on the line as well.
Okay, you want me to, want me to call you back?
No, you can talk to me. Art, can you hear me?
I sure can, and I can hear Woody. Good morning, man.
Good morning. Good morning. How
No,
you
let's
doing?
all stay together. Let's don't touch your dial. Don't touch the phone. You know, everybody, I'm talking to my main man here. I love me some Woody King, and he's such a diehard. He's been so fabulous. He's one of the most fabulous people here in New York, and who has done such a wonderful thing with the new Federal Theater. And this project you're about to embark upon now, I'm dying to hear about. What's it about, Woody?
Well, what you are invited to and the media is invited to is the Kickstart launch of the most dangerous man in America, W.E.B. Du Bois, the final play by Amiri Baraka. And
it's called The Most Dangerous Man in America?
Yeah, Most Dangerous Man in America.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we are fortunate and thankful that we have Art McFarlane, who will play the role of the great W.E.B. Du Bois.
I love it. I love it. I love it. This is going to be very exciting. When are you planning on maybe opening?
Well, we're going to open May 28th, but
Okay.
the campaign is what we are kicking off on Friday, and the press conference is tomorrow to
Is that at the Schomburg?
announce the launch.
Is that the Schomburg?
It's at the Schomburg and the American Negro Theater downstairs. We're going to have coffee for everybody in the media, and we're going to have press packets, thanks to Bernice Green, who is helping us hook all this up.
Sure. Well, you know, I know you do a lot of things, Woody King, and I've been there for you. But this seems like a big bang up job here. This seems like you're giving it a little extra wah.
Well, I think it's rare that you get to work on plays about the genius of the 20th century, and that's W.E.B. Du Bois. It is rare also that you get to be in a position, I guess, to have developed Amiri Baraka's final play.
Well, you know, I tell you this, and I'd just like to throw this in for the, you know, I really feel, you know, they're doing Selma and things like that. And one of the things I had just mentioned that Oprah had said at one time on her show, that, you know, it's a shame that the young people now didn't know how hard it was for us to vote and the right to vote. And so many people don't know about W.E.B. Du Bois. I mean, young people.
Oh, yeah, the young people. But, you know, history is amazing. We are primarily an African-American theater. I am an African-American producer. I think it would be remiss on my part and on our theater's part if we did explore themes and historical pieces about our heroes and our sheroes. I think it would be a huge mistake. Why would I even be out here trying to produce, you know?
Yeah.
But I know Art McFarlane told you a little bit about his own journey.
Well, what I want to say to Art McFarlane, Art, how does it feel playing W.E.B. Du Bois?
Well, it's an incredible opportunity that I would never have anticipated, and I can't be thankful enough to Woody for considering me for the role. But there's another side to this for me as well, other than the excitement of being an actor playing such a role. You know, my last 10 years, most of them at Channel 7 Eyewitness News, was as education reporter. And so the theme of education was very important to me, and I'm so excited to offer this Amiri Baraka vision of the part of the life of W.E.B. Du Bois. I'm so excited to be a part of that because it's such a great history lesson for the audiences who will see it, and it's just great to bring up that part of our history that so many people may not be familiar with.
Oh, I agree with you. Oh, I do. I just, every now and then I'm in certain company and they will bring up something that, W.E.B. Du Bois said, and I said, he did? I'm still learning about him. I don't know all. And repeating it makes history really indelible in your mind.
Yeah, one of the things that's so interesting about what Amiri Baraka did with this play, he brought up, said in 1952, when W.B. Du Bois was brought up on trial for being an enemy of the United States by McCarthy. The House Un-American Activities.
Sure.
Yeah. And, of course, after this lengthy trial, he was found not guilty because he had been in America all his life. He was just a brilliant African-American man, and the establishment and the political hierarchy at that time hated any kind of African-American who had attained all that at such a young age.
No, they still doing that.
At 82 years old, they said, now we can get you. Now we can get you. And one of the great things about this, I know I'm talking a lot here, but having an actor who has the energy and the sense of character to get to play an 82. You can't get an 82-year-old man to play it because they don't have the energy.
Sure.
Right.
No.
So,
but to get somebody like Art
who has the vocal range of W.B. Du Bois, and who can give those long speeches that he gave at Madison Square Garden and that he gave at in Harlem and different places. You got to have that range because, in 1952, they had not developed sophisticated microphones and all that.
Yes.
So he would be speaking at Madison Square Garden. He'll be speaking at the Paris Peace Center.
Yes. Well, what I see in it, and before it even gets started, that it's like history repeating itself in many ways, because what you're saying that they, kind of nailed him to the cross like they're trying to do Obama. I mean, of someone of that stature, who's black and African American, who's bright and smart, and who has the gift of language, they take you down,
Yeah.
And one thing, if I can just add about Dr. Du Bois. First of all, he was 82 when this happened, but he lived to be in his 90s.
Oh, wow.
He died in 1963. And so one of the little anecdotes that he's been known to share over the years is that when he was a student at Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee, that's where he started his undergraduate work, he said he learned to go to bed at 10 o'clock at night, and he attributes that to part of that to his longevity and the length of his life. And it's just a great testament to not only his intellect and his tremendous impact, which we will learn more about, but to his discipline.
What time of night did he go to bed?
I'm sorry?
What time of night did he go to bed?
10 o'clock at night, he said. Now, for a college student, I don't know about you, but when I was in college, I wasn't going to bed
at 10 o'clock. I was just beginning. I came into the dorm, and that was to talk the rest of the night. Yeah.
So he was just an exemplary figure from, obviously, an intellectual, historical standpoint, but he was also a disciplined man who knew exactly who he was and exactly what he wanted to say at all times.
That's so fabulous. Well, I hear the excitement in the both of your voices. And, that's what makes a project even more exciting, when the people who are involved are so excited about it.
But, please tell your listeners to help us get this project off the ground and be a part of it.
How can they be a part of it? How can they be a part?
Well, they can go on Kickstart, and we have over 200 gifts and rewards for people who contribute to this project through Kickstart. And
what is Kickstart?
It's a crowdfunding. Just go to www.kickstart.org.
Okay.
And then go to
www.kickstart.org. It's Kickstart.
Yeah, Kickstart.org.
Yeah.
Go there, and when you go on, just go to Most Dangerous Man in America.
I can't, tell me something. Is there anybody in it with you, Art McFarland, or you just a one-man show?
No. It's got 20 actors, 10 equity actors, 10 actors who are young people from all over New York, all black.
Yes.
And the great Petronia Paley is going to play the role of Shirley Graham Du Bois.
Oh, wow.
But we don't do the big auditions because we don't start rehearsal until April 20th.
Oh, so you haven't done your auditions yet?
No, we haven't had auditions.
Oh, boy.
We
everybody hear that, they're going to be running down there, too.
Pardon?
Because what a nice play to be in.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. Where are you going to have it shown at?
It'll be at Castillo Theater.
Oh, yes, I know, down on 42nd Street. Yeah, it's a nice theater.
Yeah, 532 West 42nd Street.
And you're going to have it there. Well, I know this is going to be a blast from the past. This is going to be something else. I am so excited about it. And then, after all is said and done, I mean, how long were you planning on having it run?
From May 28th through June 28th.
Okay.
It's a long run.
That's a
But
long.
I hope you can have somebody for Whcr or you or somebody come to the press conference at Schaumburg and get a press kit and see all the gifts and rewards, example of them, that are available to people who go on Kickstart and make contributions.
I really will try. If that's a heavy night. That they got something for Haiti and they got the Met Museum. Everybody's doing stuff that's a big night. That's the.
But we are so fortunate that we will be doing the press launch at 11 a.m.
Oh, it's 11 a.m.
Yeah, 11 a.m. Thursday morning.
Or is it Thursday morning, or is it Thursday morning?
Yes.
Oh, I could be there.
Morning.
Oh, I could be there.
An hour.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could be there.
Guests like Dr. Kahil Muhammad.
And the audience is welcome to come too.
No. It's for media.
It's just for media.
There'll be special people like Danny Glover there.
Yes.
There'll be special people like the mayor of Newark. Mayor Ras Baraka, Mary Baraka's son.
Yes.
And, of course, Art McFarland and Petronia will be there, shaking hands, greeting people, talking about the project. I will be there. There'll be a host of highly visible people in the room having coffee. We'll have a video section of the play where Glenn Turman is talking about the project. Danny Glover is talking about the project. I'm talking about the project. The great young poet, protege of Amiri Baraka, Jessica Care Moore. They will all be on video. So it's going to be a wonderful hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, I will be there. I thought it was in the evening. I will definitely.
You didn't get the thing from Bernie Screen.
No, I didn't look at the time. So all right.
7 a.m.
I will definitely be getting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
And if I can just add, there's 1,000 reasons for the community to get excited about Woody's effort in producing this wonderful play. But aside from everything else, the artistic value, it's a historic value.
Yes.
It's something that the entire community can embrace. It's a really big deal to do this last play by Amiri Baraka and to have as its subject this fascinating part the life of W.E.B. Du Bois. So it's something that everyone can feel a part of, and we hope that aside from everything else, people who come to see it and people who media who come out to the news conference will grasp that sense of history that we hope to impart as a part of putting on this wonderful production.
Well, one thing, Art, you had talked about for the last 10 years being the education reporter for Channel 7, and how important education is to the African American community, especially our young people.
Absolutely, and many
That's
of them.
true.
There's always been a debate as to the extent to which African American studies are included in school curricula.
Yes.
And I don't think you'll find anyone who says it's as it should be.
No.
Or there's enough of it going on in public schools. And so this is an opportunity to take it beyond the classroom, to think of it not only as an artistic endeavor, but as a historical endeavor. And I hope that some of that spirit is captured for people who get involved in coming to see the project.
Well, I'm going to say this to you, and I say this, and I don't want to say that I speak for everybody, but as a black woman myself of age, I should know much, 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 much more than I do about my own people. And it's because it's been filtered to me in such a meager and minor way. And as I go older and older and older, I think, God, what I've missed out on. What a most wonderful person. I would feel so much better about my race and my people and my friends if I knew more about Du Bois, or more about gospel, or more about all the things that are coming about now. And I want to thank you, Woody. I really do want to thank you, Woody King. You've been such a diehard, and you have really tried so hard to share.
Well, the theater has been around 45 years.
Yes.
And we produce more plays by African Americans than any other theater in the history of American theater. So that's a distinction, and thanks to audience like the WCHR audiences that supported us, that came out. I always tell this story about your son. I saw him on Broadway doing a black play when he was 11 or 12 years old, August Wilson play.
Yes.
And, it was so weird because here I am talking over dinner one night with Art McFarlane. And I said, God, this guy, I don't know if he know it, but he's in 7 of August Wilson's plays. Art McFarlane is perfect for 7 or 8 of August Wilson's 10 plays. I said, what? Because that's the way I roll,
Right.
I'll be sitting with
and Art, that's the way he rolls, right?
I said, wow, I wish I could get my hands on those plays, because I got the perfect guy I can go to if he's available to do them,
And if I know you, Woody, you will.
Well, I'm just so blessed, number one, to be in the position to resume the acting career that I never forgot about, even though I loved every minute and value every minute that I spent as a journalist here in New York City. I'm so fortunate to be able to return to this career, but much more fortunate to have met and be working with Woody King.
Oh, yes.
Who really is an important figure in the New York theater.
He is truly one of a kind.
Okay, so to your
you
listeners,
can't take too much compliment.
To your listeners,
yes,
if they have ever heard a recording, W.E.B. Du Bois speak on a recording, a film, or anything, did you hear Art McFarlane?
Oh, he sounds that much like him.
You sound just like him.
Well, tell her about the beard, Woody.
Okay. One day, we are in a meeting, and we're sitting there, and I'm just looking at Art McFarlane because he came to this meeting. And we had met earlier, but he didn't have a beard.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him, and I said, there's Du Bois. There sits Du Bois. And I know Art was uncomfortable because it's like, I couldn't stop looking at him.
I know. He probably said, "What's with this guy?" You know?
Yeah.
You're thinking that he's saying that.
What was with this guy with the beard? My wife Kay decided that why not? I don't have to work at ABC anymore. Why not grow a beard? She liked the way it looked, so I thought I'd try it. And
that is
so
wild.
I walked into this meeting, and that's I guess significant part of what led to
that. Got you to roll. That got you to roll.
But it was like, oh man, I was so excited. One
but
thing about
things do happen that way.
Huh?
I said things do happen that way.
Yeah. But when you work in the theater for a long time, and I've been doing it since I was 16 or 17 years old.
Yeah.
So I was one of the things about you got to go with what almost it's like lightning. It hits you, you know. But my only thing was, will this guy do it? Will Art do it? And I said, oh man, only thing I can do is ask.
Oh man! and when he did ask, the earth moved in my world. I thought, oh my goodness! But the other thing that happened was it seemed like it was supposed to be. In my mind.
It was.
And
it was.
As I started to do my research on Dr. Du Bois, because like you and like many of us, I never had enough exposure to who he was and what his life meant to our history.
And he's so fabulous.
Research, I thought, oh man, this is
and you know what's nice about what you all are about to do? You can never get enough of Du Bois, because he's so heavy. You can hear it again and again and again. I mean, that's how smart he was.
Yeah.
I mean, how brilliant he was. By the way, I want you to know, Art McFarlane, you were born on May 20th.
No. Actually, I've seen that. That's funny. We were just talking about that, my family and I. Wikipedia, which I'm going to tell you as an informed journalist that Wikipedia should be taken with a grain of salt. Right, Woody?
Yeah.
Because Wikipedia doesn't always get it right.
Okay.
I was born in December.
Oh, wow. Well, you know what? I'm so sorry, because I was born on May 20th. I wanted to say, my God.
Well, that's
No. But I'm glad I was like, May 20th. That's funny.
Well,
but they had it wrong.
Most of my immediate family was born in the month of May.
So they put you there too, huh?
But I was born in December, so that's
all right,
one of those things that get into Wikipedia
that's not right.
Not putting them down.
No, I know, but no. You know what?
No,
that goes to show you. Well, listen, you guys, I'm going to be there tomorrow morning.
Okay, 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Downstairs.
Woody King
at the
and
American Negro
Art
Theater.
McFarlane at the Schaumburg. Gene Parnell from WHCR 90.3 FM will be there. And I can't tell you how much fun this whole conversation has been. I am the worst technician in the world, and I'm engineering everything this morning. And I was just hoping I could get all three of us talking together like we are. And it happened.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. We will see you and greet you, as they say, with a hot cup of coffee.
And I will accept.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful day, the both of you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
They're fabulous. Fabulous. So anyway, but I just really, Oh boy, see that? When I said I wanted to get rid of them, it didn't happen, and now it happened. You all, I love you. You all bear with me. You bear with me. You know I try. I've been doing this for 100 years. I still don't get it down. I still can't get the buzz because everything. But anyway, I did get my interviews in. I don't know what happened to my morning crew. But, hey,